Boys! Sorry, we had to go back to the old intro for a second. Anyways, guys, today we're going to be talking about Tarte, Tatin, whatever the name is. Cookie, the new Cookie, big bazooka on the shoulder here. We're going to be talking about her today, how good she is, and I'll give you my opinions on her. After testing her, guys, honestly, I don't think she's that good for anything. So this is like a should you summon video, so we'll talk about everything she's good for, everything she's bad at, and, why, honestly, you probably shouldn't summon for her, honestly. So let's just go ahead and talk about it now, guys. Hopping into her skill first, guys. Move my camera down to the other side because you can't see the effect. Basically, she's going to have reduced cooldown with every time you do a regular attack by 1.5 seconds, which is really nice on paper. Also, she's going to be shackling the enemy after 3 attacks, which kind of locks them down for 3 seconds. She'll also be doing cannonball damage and then extra damage to bosses. And yeah, that's the main shtick. If she shoots cannonballs, her main stuff is going to be coming from her normal attacks, so she can actually use her ability faster. So yeah, we did a lot of testing. I did testing with full Swift chocolates, full raspberries, and also full almonds. I think full raspberries was probably the best on her as far as what I tried. Really speccing into its attack speed and damage risk because she is kind of squishy. Yeah, so the testing I did today, I took her into some arena, I took her into guild bosses, and I also took her into the PvE stuff as well. Now, I think where she really shines, guys, is probably the PvE side of things. Well, I say PvE, not guild boss at all. She's not very good at guild boss. But PvE is, I mean, like World Exploration and Cookie Alliance, which, I mean, there are a lot of other cookies good for that. So, I don't think it's, like, really a standout performance as far as that goes. I mean, if you get her as an early game player, then use her. It would work, but honestly, I wouldn't invest too much into her at that point, just because she doesn't really do much in the other facets of the game, which we'll talk about now, that being arena and guild boss. Now, taking her into the guild boss, guys, the guild boss experience that I had was not that good. She doesn't do more damage on the Abyss, she doesn't do more damage on Avatar, and she doesn't do more damage on the Red Velvet Dragon. From my testing anyways, guys, she just didn't do well on any of the guild bosses. So, for that, it just kind of marks her out of the equation. And also for Arena 2, there's, of course, some more testing to be had in Arena. But from what I found in Arena, she does decent damage in Arena, as far as, like, the damage she's doing to other opponents and stuff like that. But I think overall, she's a bit too squishy with how you have to run her. That being full raspberries, because you kind of want her to be targeted. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. She's not that good for Arena. She's alright for Arena, so I mean, you could slot her into a team there. I will have a team guide coming out for one of the better teams that I found her to be on in Arena, so I'll be sharing that with you guys in a couple days from now. But yeah, overall, my Arena experience was not that good either. So overall, guys, I really don't think you should summon for Tarte Titan Cookie. I don't think she's that good. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Honestly, I hope I'm wrong and she becomes meta in something, as my kittens in Twitch say. Yeah, I kind of do hope that she is good and becomes meta, because I love her design. And for everyone out there, aka Hyrule Religion, that says that this is a downgrade, her costume, her epic costume is a downgrade, you're out of your mind. She is looking hot and sexy in this costume. Look, she looks like less old in this one. This is like a younger version. Bro, she is hot. Spicy even. Come on, okay, you're trolling Hyrule Legend, okay, you're fucking trolling with that take. Anyways, yeah, I think she's not a must summon at all. Honestly, if you want to get her for your bonds, then go for it, but other than that, I really don't think she's a must summon. Now, let's talk about Snapdragon Cookie. Now, Snapdragon Cookie does look really good, guys. They are a safeguard special support cookie. Now, what they do is basically what BTS does. They actually do have a little bit more healing than BTS do at 12.3% for every second for 7 seconds. I think BTS is around 10% there. Now, one thing that's really different from BTS is that this only provides stun resistance, whereas BTS provides stun immunity. Now, stun immunity is a lot better because that's a 100% guaranteed chance. Now, this is just going to bring your stun resistance down, or stun duration down, by 65% for 10 seconds, which, I mean, you still get stunned, but it is a reduced time. Also, you'll be getting a little bit more debuff resist on top of this, 35% for 10 seconds. I believe this is a little bit higher than BTS. On top of this, you're getting an attack buff and a damage resist buff and an HP shield that is non-conditional. Now, the HP shield is a bit lower than what the BTS is. I think BTS lasts for a little bit longer than Snapdragon Cookies here. Then the attack as well is also really nice. You didn't get this with BTS Cookie, and that adds a little bit of extra cream to the cake there. This extra attack is just really nice for 10 seconds. They're also going to be increasing the max HP for Dragon type cookies, which is really good, and also a smaller cooldown as well, so you're able to pop the ability off more often. BTS has a 19-second cooldown, they have a 17-second cooldown, so this makes them really good. Now, the main gripe I have is how to actually get this cookie. Guys, if you're a free-to-play player, then good luck, because it's going to take you 20 years before you're able to actually get this cookie. you only have 3 attempts per day, and for my 2 attempts from yesterday, or quote unquote yesterday, I've done 6 attempts overall. I've only gotten this meter up 53, and I need 1200. Yeah, I got really lucky on one of them, and then the other ones have been like maybe 5 or 6 extra. So this is gonna take me probably at least 2 to 3 weeks before I can actually get this cookie, and this is just really down bad. The only other way to hatch it is by using these things right here, which you can really only get from packages. There are a couple of events you can like farm some of these through, but most of the time is just getting it through the packages. Like I think in the events here, yeah, with the hatching you can get some with the hatching here, but that's only 500, so it's not too good. But yeah, that's really my opinions on both the cookies. I think Snapdragon's really, really good. I think Tatin is not that good. So take that for how you will. I don't think you should summon. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe as well, because I will have some team guides coming out as far as like an arena team for Tatin cookie. And whenever I get Snapdragon, we'll make some team builds with that as well, because I know you can make a pretty snapping Red Velvet Dragon team with Snapdragon cookie, but I don't have them, so I can't make that video. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye-bye.